Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Nance. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you've made your way to this reading, I do believe there's a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other videos there. I'm sure you'll find a message that fits you. But if you do resonate with this reading, please say hi. Don't be shy. Let's get into it. Universe, please, inside information. What do you have for us today? Queen of Pentacles popping up. So many cards want to come out. Okay. So many cards want to come out. We have the Queen of Pentacles sitting in your power. We have the Ten of Swords, Judgment, Justice, Six of Wands, the Empress. The Empress was at the bottom of the deck and I wasn't going to pull it out, but it jumped out anyways. Definitely some sitting in your power energy. I really see everything. If you've either already felt it or it's coming for you now, everything is really turning around. There is this sense of justice. There is this, finally, everything is coming to where you feel like you deserve it to be. Like you've worked really, really hard to move into a place where you can see the fruits of your labor, and that's really coming through. And I absolutely love to see that. Let's pick up on these different energies as well. Let's have a look at this Judgment energy and kind of what you've been through with the Ten of Swords. Universe, please, insight information. What would you like us to know about this? What do you need the collective to know about this? Okay. There has been a lot of really painful communication that has been very, very necessary for you to go through. Absolutely necessary for you to feel like you're heard, for you to feel like you're seen, and for you to feel like you're truly honoring your inner emotions. And it's ensuring that you're able to move forward with your creativity and almost your work as well in a really positive way. I almost feel like you've been stuck in a really stagnant place, maybe filled with self-sabotage, maybe filled with certain procrastination or just resistance. There's been a lot of resistance to certain things around work, and because you've been so aligned emotionally and you've been doing the tough communication, it really feels like things have started to unblock, and now you can actually move forward with the things that you've always wanted to move forward with. And I feel like you're moving forward very quickly, whereas maybe in the past couple of weeks you found it is an absolute hurdle. I want to say slog again, but it's an absolute slog to try and do the things that you know should be easy and that you know that you should do, and that the deadline is coming up, and now it's okay, no, this is easy. I can get these things done really, really quickly. Let's have a look at the Justice and the Six of Wands. Universe, please, insight information. I'm being particularly quiet today because I've got the microphone very close to me, but there's lots of noise around me as well. So I want to be conscious that I'm not too loud for the microphone, but also that I'm not too loud for the people outside of this room, because my voice can get very loud. Justice and the Six of Wands. Universe, please, insight information. Okay. Now, deliberately, I pulled the cards out face up except for this card here. So we have the Queen of Swords covered by the Two of Swords. It really feels like Two of Swords has been popping up a lot. I feel like there has been this blockage of communication that you have finally been able to overcome. Now, if you have not, you need to. You need to overcome this. You need to get past whatever communication barriers there are on you. If there is something that needs to be said, baby, you got to say it. You absolutely got to say it. Now we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is so much action in these cards. I absolutely love to see it. I really feel like the key here is communication and then action. Communication and then action. That actually came through in a reading the other day that I did, but I had to interrupt halfway through, so it never got posted. But communication and then action. Communication and then action. Not only should that be the practice that you're in, where you'll communicate first and do action second, it's the process that is going to happen. Communication, action. You communicate, the action will flow on forward from that. I really see this to have roots in your personal life, and that communication and that openness flows into your professional life. which I love to see. I love to see you all out there achieving, healing, growing, and achieving. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for you. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's get into this energy. Universe, please, insight and information. What do you have for this beautiful collective? This beautiful Empress and Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. There will be incoming communication coming in. Maybe this could be... Okay. Very off track, but because you are so in this power, the universe wants to give you a heads up about some of the other things that are going to be coming up. So to help you remain in this power, because it seems like what's happening in a lot of these readings, it's like hype, 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 and then just by the way, just letting you know. And I love that. I love the mental preparation of putting you in a good place so that you can feel validated, and then hitting you with the cold hard facts of like, just watch out for this. Oh, there's still work to be done on here. I love it. It's a good learning mindset to be in. Okay. There is communication coming in. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be from a person, and for others of you, it's going to be from a group of people. Regardless of whether it's from one or from many people, for some reason, it's not going to feel like what you expected it to be. If you're expecting communication and you're expecting maybe an apology, or you're maybe expecting something really heartfelt, or if it's career-driven, something really, really, really abundant, and it's just like not quite hitting that mark, just now that you've heard it, and you'd be like, okay, I know. Okay, yep, saw this coming. Maybe we lower the expectations a little bit. Now let's get into the Death, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. These are actually like very similar cards that came up in the reading that I didn't post. So it's like your guides know that reading didn't get posted. It was actually with an entirely different deck as well. And it's like, these messages were supposed to come through Dan, so we're just going to say it again. So to me, the cards are repeating themselves. But to you, you'll be hearing it for the first time. I'm just grateful that they are repeating themselves, because clearly the message needs to come through. A big change has been on the cards. Excuse the pun. Has been on the cards. A really, really big change. And the message is to embrace it. Absolutely embrace the change. It's going to pivot your path forward in a really positive way. Remember that these messages are to keep you in your power. Remember, these messages are meant to keep you in your power. They are a heads up. I know that things have been heavy. Lean into this heaviness as a necessary shedding. It is a necessary part of the cycle before things start to move forward. Let's get some more information on this heaviness. Okay, maybe there's been a lot of fighting. Maybe you've been fighting with a friend, with a partner. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. I really think the fighting that's been happening with a partner is a partner or a friend or a work colleague. It's more petty than anything else. It is just a season. Change is happening not only within you, but within other people around you as well. Give them the space to go through their seasons, and they will be more likely to give you the space that you need when you're going through your seasons as well. And as a Pisces, can relate to going through some seasons, okay? Okay. Last words. 10 of Swords, the World, and the Page of Wands. This is the drawback before the massive move forward. Like, so many amazing, incredible, and the word that I want to say is integral things are about to hit, especially creatively, especially career-wise. You are so in your power. This other stuff, it's just a heads up. The reason why it's even being said is that so you can remain in your power. and move forward prepared. Let's get into the oracle cards. Universe, please, insight, information. What last words do you have for this beautiful collective before I leave them for today? Truth, honor, Empress, integrity. That which is true will always be enough. We've said communication, action, move truthfully, communicate truthfully, and everything is going to be okay, and everything is going to fall into place as it should. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. Thank you for letting me tap into your energy, and I'll see you in the next one.